Stay until the end of this video, because what I'm about to reveal will completely shatter everything you believed about postmenopausal fitness and could save thousands in future medical bills. Are you witnessing the women in your life struggle with their physical transformation after 50, despite countless hours of exercise? I have dedicated years researching postmenopausal physiology, and my findings will astound you. Those trendy, female-oriented workout routines are actually amplifying the very symptoms they claim to solve. Today we're exposing why conventional exercise protocols catastrophically fail women beyond 50 and revealing 5 scientifically backed movements that actually deliver results. If you're supporting your mother, spouse, or any woman navigating this life stage, this information will revolutionize their entire approach to fitness. The fitness industry has perpetuated devastating myths about postmenopausal exercise that are destroying women's health and confidence. Those endless cardio marathons your loved ones are enduring aren't just ineffective, they're actively sabotaging their progress in ways that will shock you. From Tyler Rowan, the question arises whether men and women should follow identical strength-building protocols or require different methodologies. The answer might surprise you. They absolutely should follow similar approaches because one of the fitness industry's greatest failures was convincing women they need fundamentally different training than men. When women transition through menopause, standard workout regimens don't merely become ineffective, they can actively undermine progress through hormonal disruption. The precipitous decline in estrogen production completely revolutionizes how female bodies respond to physical stress, redistributing fat storage patterns, accelerating muscle tissue breakdown, and compromising bone integrity at dangerous rates. Most mainstream female fitness programs completely ignore these fundamental physiological transformations, abandoning women in states of confusion and vulnerability. Hold on. Before we dive into these life-changing movements, I need you to comprehend why these specific exercises are absolutely essential for postmenopausal success. If you skip ahead to the techniques without understanding the underlying science, you'll miss the complete transformation potential. This isn't simply another exercise demonstration, it's your blueprint for reclaiming physical vitality after 50. Subscribe now and activate notifications to never miss our groundbreaking fitness revelations that could transform the women you care about most. Take a moment to focus completely, and let me explain precisely how these 5 revolutionary exercises will obliterate everything you thought you understood about mature female fitness. Let's examine the 3 most destructive exercise misconceptions that ensnare postmenopausal women into ineffective routines. Women, dedicate countless hours to cardiovascular machines at identical comfortable intensities, day after monotonous day. Imagine this scenario, walking religiously for 60 minutes daily while helplessly observing your midsection expand monthly, despite unwavering dedication. Scientific research demonstrates this exercise pattern elevates cortisol production in postmenopausal women, actively promoting stubborn abdominal fat accumulation. The longer these moderate-intensity cardio sessions continue, the more stress hormones flood the system, establishing a destructive cycle of disappointment and weight accumulation. Equally alarming are those miniature-colored dumbbells providing virtually no muscular challenge when bone density plummets up to 20% during the initial 5 years following menopause. Those 2-pound weights represent dangerous inadequacy. Comparable to constructing a fortress using tissue paper, the material simply lacks sufficient strength for the required task. This approach completely fails to combat osteoporosis, which devastates 1 in every 3 women over 50. The final misconception might appear refreshing, but standard aquatic workouts entirely miss the critical bone-building impact that postmenopausal women desperately require. Without substantial mechanical stress applied to the skeletal system, bones continue deteriorating year after year, regardless of aquatic exercise frequency. The very buoyancy that makes water exercise comfortable is precisely what eliminates its effectiveness for bone health preservation. These popular workout approaches completely fail to address three critical physiological changes occurring in women's bodies following menopause: accelerated muscle mass reduction of 5 to 10% per decade, rapid bone density deterioration, and significant metabolic rate depression. Consider this reality: muscle tissue is metabolically active. As women lose muscle mass, which occurs twice as rapidly as men, their resting metabolism crashes dramatically. Those gentle feminine workout routines don't build sufficient muscle to counteract this process, leading to seemingly inevitable weight gain despite dietary efforts. The research evidence is undeniable. After 50, women require exercises that specifically build bone density, preserve muscle mass, and accelerate metabolic function. The optimal workout protocol for postmenopausal women resembles what we traditionally consider male-oriented training, featuring substantial resistance, compound movements, and progressive overload principles. The most shocking reality is that most fitness programs marketed to mature women are designed around outdated stereotypes rather than actual physiological requirements. They're built upon assumptions that women prefer toning over strengthening, fear muscle development, or cannot handle challenging workouts. These misconceptions are robbing millions of women of the exercise benefits they need, most during this crucial life transition. Let's apply our understanding of postmenopausal fitness myths to explore the 5 transformative movements that actually rebuild your body. Those stereotypical women's workouts aren't merely ineffective, they're actively preventing the remarkable transformation possible after menopause. Research demonstrates women who transition to resistance training experience an extraordinary 19% increase in hip functionality and 111% improvement in complete body flexibility. The secret lies within 5 specific exercises that fitness instructors rarely demonstrate to older women, powerful movements that directly combat the physiological changes occurring during this life stage. Let's be absolutely clear, these aren't gentle modified versions typically recommended to mature women. These are powerful functional movements creating genuine physiological transformation, like constructing a solid foundation for a house designed to withstand decades. The loaded squat represents the ultimate bone-building movement for postmenopausal women. The weighted squat generates precisely the correct mechanical stress on hip and spinal structures, stimulating bone growth exactly where fractures most commonly occur. Begin with bodyweight execution, then progress to holding 5 to 10-pound dumbbells, gradually advancing as strength develops. While many women avoid upper body training, modified push-ups deliver essential benefits by building functional upper body strength that maintains independence and increases bone density in wrists and arms, areas where fractures frequently occur after 50. Start with wall push-ups, progressively moving closer to floor positions as strength improves. This upper body development perfectly complements the lower body foundation you're establishing with squats. This exercise counteracts the forward hunched posture that develops with aging by strengthening muscles between shoulder blades and along spinal structures. Resistance band rows improve posture while providing critical vertebrae support. The controlled resistance helps maintain bone density in upper spine and shoulder regions, creating stronger, more upright posture. This targets gluteal muscles, the largest muscle group in your body, and a metabolic powerhouse. Adding weight across hips while performing bridges activates these muscles with sufficient intensity to spark significant metabolic changes. Strong glutes don't just help prevent abdominal fat accumulation common after menopause, they also support proper hip function and lower back health. Core strength becomes increasingly important for preventing falls, one of the leading causes of serious injury in women over 50. Planks train not just abdominal muscles, but your entire stability system. Start with shorter holds and progress gradually, building coordination and strength needed for everyday movements. What makes these Exercise is transformative is how they directly combat menopause's metabolic slowdown. The combination of muscle loss and hormonal changes reduces a woman's resting metabolic rate by up to 20%. But building metabolically active muscle through these strength exercises can reverse this decline and revitalize metabolism. The PVOLV method, a resistance training program studied in women aged 40 to 60, demonstrated significant improvements in hip strength and balance, proving that proper resistance training can transform physical function during and after menopause. This isn't about appearances, it's about rebuilding foundational strength that supports every aspect of daily life. Let's be absolutely clear, the science is undeniable. These 5 resistance-based exercises are exactly what women need after menopause. The incredible truth about strength training is it's literally never too late to begin. Even if the women in your life are well into their 60s or 70s, research shows they can still experience remarkable gains in muscle mass and strength with consistent training. The benefits commence immediately from the very first workout session. Every single training session sends signals to the body to preserve muscle, strengthen bones, and accelerate metabolism. This isn't about aesthetics. It's about providing women the functional strength they need to live independently and confidently through their golden years. Imagine the difference these movements can create, from confidently climbing stairs to playing with grandchildren without discomfort. Share this video with the women in your life who deserve to discover this transformative truth. With each session, they'll advance one step closer to reclaiming their physical power. Remember what we established at the beginning. With strength training, it's never too late to transform completely.